It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won the three-point contest, so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
That's the sound of the net, Ernie.
Yak him.
That's what I hear.
Yak him.
That's what I hear when I shoot.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Chicago, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And they are who we thought they'd be coming into the season, no doubt about that. A team with a lot of talent that can win really in a number of ways. They've been every bit as formidable as we anticipated.
Well, you heard Dennis Green years ago say, we are what our record says we are. They've earned their place among the league's elite teams. But regular season is regular season. Success counts very little when it comes to the playoffs. So that's how they'll be evaluated. They'd be forgiven for looking ahead to the playoffs. I think they're going to rise to the challenge once again.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Turner. And it's Blotch in at the 5 down low.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Irving. It's a pick by Love. LeBron against Butler. Inside, off the screen, and it's laid up and in by Varejao.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
So at Chicago now, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night, and you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed them, and oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And here is James after Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Fade away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got his first points of the game. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. And here are the Bulls now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Butler dishes to Gasol. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Back to Gasol. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from outside. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to New York.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Varejao with a screen on Butler. LeBron kicks to Love. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Irving. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
The shot's good from Love. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Rose kicks to Gasol. Outside Turner. Rose against Irving. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the rejection by James. Cavaliers leading. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 7 points for LeBron. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Turner. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
LeBron kicks to Love. Outside Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Turner. He has 5. Rose passes to Blatch. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's good off the back rim and in. Turner's got 7.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And Turner kicks to Rose. And it's blocked by Jordan. Turner against Irving. He kicks it to James. Here's Jordan. And another shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First one falls for Tristan Thompson. He's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mirotic is checked in. And so he hits both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Chicago timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And checking out the stats for Turner, how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Now here's Rose. Against Washington, he was really on his game. There's a good screen. Shoots the 3. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And again, Chicago, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Rose. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for LeBron. Then for the Bulls, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Turner. Brooks comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Derrick Rose. And so Jordan nails both of them.